in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, they I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 2, Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh, front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the Tampa sideline, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Man who played collegiately nearby in Athens for the Bulldogs, James Cook. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer first down.
Off of play action, Darnold finds Pickens out right. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 46-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Now Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, is that you?
Looking to put a drive together. Now Ward. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 3rd down at 6.
4-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing is Ward. That is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Ward. He dumps it off to Barkley. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Throwing now, Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A first down carry for Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Ward. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Ward. A short one there, caught by Likely. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Darnold now to throw. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Austin. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be Falcon football. To throw, here's Ward. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Moore. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Moore. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Ward. And this one is incomplete. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Desmond King back deep. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Working to put a drive together. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
3-yard gain on the play.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Darnold. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Moore. Got his man. It's Williams. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Desmond King making the tackle. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Barkley will score. Touchdown Atlanta. So part of it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's Darnold. Got an open man. It's Pickens. Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun. Here's Darnold. That's to Bash over the middle. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
Back to throw, Darnold. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Darnold. Finds Pickens out right. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throw right side looked in here by Bash. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now it's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now Darnold. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And it's the second-year man, Xavier Leggett. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. The Chargers begin Jim Harbaugh year 2 with a Week 1 victory. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's a man, when he gets going, is one of the best in the game, Jonathan Taylor. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Eagles begin their title defense with a victory in the season opener. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Justin Fields. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Saints with the lead at the half. And here's the scoreboard in the early window of the last week of the regular season. What I wouldn't give for an Octobox right now. Meanwhile, in our game, just one touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Ward. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Play action. It's Ward.
He'll buy some time right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. That's caught right side by Worthy.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the fourth down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10.
Second down and 8.
Second down at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together.
They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Ward.
Rolling to his right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
To throw is Ward. To the right side and intercepted.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd and 7.
Throwing now, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Ward to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
2 yards on the play. And the Falcons, first down.
They'll run wide side here with Barkley. Stiff-armed him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Ward. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good to make it 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Darnold now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Buccaneers.
Again, this is Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To throw is Darnold. He's got Cook running the slant. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! James Cook, 43 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. To throw, here's Ward. Complete to Likely. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 80 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And Xavier Worthy, 36 yards. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Darnold. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
There's a short one caught by Uzama. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Going for it, here's Ward.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
At the Falcons' 40-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. That's to Cook out of the backfield.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Back to throw, Darnold. Right back to Cook for another completion.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Motion man right is Rice. Here's Darnold. Open man right side is Rice.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4.
Now it's Darnold.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Buccaneers, 14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Set to kick off.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. The Falcons offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Right side to Williams.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point now by Boswell. busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little over 50 seconds remaining. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on first down.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. That's to Besh over the middle. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Darnold to throw.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down.
It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So
It wasn't easy, but nothing